Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's an inspirational quote by John C. Maxwell that says, "A leader is one who knows the way, shows the way, and goes the way." And as a law enforcement officer within the JCF, I've come to realize that leadership isn't just about giving orders, it's about how your influence and presence motivates others to become the better version of themselves, especially in high pressure environments like the ones that we work in today. And today I'll be exploring three distinct leadership styles: the transformational leader, the authoritative leader, and the laser sphere leader, and how each style contributes to productivity within the workplace. Now, a transformational leader is one who motivates through a shared vision. They inspire their team by casting compelling visions and helping individuals to see value in their work. They are motivators, mentors, and agents of change. Now, early in my law enforcement career, I was put in charge of a small operations team that had grown complacent. Reports were late, energy was low, and there was little collaboration. So I decided to shift things up a bit. Instead of focusing on reprimands, I started each briefing with encouragement aligned with tasks with a broader mission, and created opportunities for the team members to lead in short projects. Now, within weeks, productivity spiked, morale improved, and the members were ready and willing to work, showing initiative by even going over hours after their shift has ended. Now, this isn't unique. In my experience, a 2022 study from the International Journal of Management Studies found that organizations led by transformational leaders saw a whopping 23% spike in productivity, especially when employees are given autonomy and recognition. Now, let's talk about the authoritative leadership style. The authoritative leadership style or directive style is often necessary in law enforcement. It involves a firm decision making, clearly defined roles, and high expectations. While it can seem rigid, it often yields efficiency and safety within the law enforcement career, especially in high pressure situations. Now, I vividly remember leading a search operation in a volatile area where time and precision were critical. There was no room for negotiation or lengthy discussion. I gave clear commands, assigned roles, and ensured that there was a zero ambiguity. The operation went smoothly with no incidents, accidents, or injury. And in that moment, the authoritative leadership style was the most effective one that could have been employed. However, research has shown that the overuse of this style can lead to burnout, and according to Gallup's in 2021 workplace report, teams under strict directive leadership without emotional intelligence or feedback loops saw a 15% decrease in productivity rating and autonomy. So let's now talk about the laser sphere leadership style. And this is where you have to give a level of trust to your team members. Now, the laser sphere leadership style, the hands-off approach they call it, it works best when the team is composed of highly skilled individuals capable of doing the tasks that are assigned and are capable of operating independently and have a tad bit of creativity. Now, during a community outreach initiative involving youth mentorship program, I supervised a group of young constables and civilians alike who were tech savvy and creative. And rather than directing every detail, I outlined clear goals and gave them the freedom to operate based on their skill set. Now, they produced materials that were not only visually powerful, but they also connected deeply with the target audience. And sometimes stepping back is the best way to move forward, if you would agree. Now, still, this style isn't without its risk. A report from Forbes notes that the laser sphere leadership style, if unchecked, can result in confusion, a lack of accountability, and uneven workload, especially in teams without clear internal structures. And now, just to wrap this all up, the question is asked, what is the best leadership style to use? Now, the truth is, there isn't just one. The most productive leaders are those who know when to inspire, when to direct, and when to step back. Now, leadership in the JCF and anywhere else is about people. It's about knowing your team, assessing the environment, and responding with the style that is best fit for that particular moment. Now, one day you may lead a tactical team through a critical operation, and the next coaching a youth group or solving internal challenges. In all this, your style shapes your team's output. And let us not forget, productivity doesn't begin with pressure. It begins with purpose. And the leader who sets the tone, thank you so much today for listening to that speech on the effectiveness of different leadership styles. I am number 2023469, student of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, Junior Thompson. Thank you so much.